say soldier for na kwahye excavators no na ka ban plan ho nti enka ho sa na ban the so ho na betuaka.
That's it.
Enka ho plan no ene yanya akwa akwhye no nti hwan na betua sa excavator nka. As a minister, so question na me twen so mbebusa.
Yes.
But I say na ma ti say na say minister samba bi na.
Yes.
Oba chen ni po be twa sa excavators nka.
But kojo. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, kwaso.
Excavators na yira wo. Ebi akwobokina wo.
Nanya na bisa national security minister Kandapa bisa excavators jodo sen na Ghana for ye CZ edefi small scale miners and agalam say yes same was only figures no na dodo sen na ayira and also was only figures no with the minister no for 4 solid continuous years pepmen ne bibi wo ayesa particular vet mu ayemede ebeya enkan kosa because Udi minister na eba eweye no aban foforo aba eto aso no wa na wasan yasan for say minister anti-braverting enti wo ba you are going to account for your stewardship in the last administration where you have a new minister after baby say new questions now what are your plans, what do you hope to do, what do you think you can do, what will be happening na also ebobo ni sire mu na say also dwene ma promises ni ade sa ma promises ni ade sa. But this time around, wouldn't we a minister no? Excavators aye sen na mo sizi. Wosi minim aye one aye minister no. You are the minister. And yes a new one about and a be new one and after from say excavators sen I will buy a per report. Ebi also means you are the minister, substantive minister. And yes it twaso.
Chaba me nyaya wo ho. Ka Professor Frimpong Boateng ka president in position be man non converting.
Not in my answers.
Yes.
A lot of questions are there.
Galamse enya de pa. Sesi ya me no ka se chairman. Galamse ni koso chair first na president si enya no. Your friend is smart. Galamse ya sesi e koso no chair first no.
And then last week you bought Mansi situation no so and this week in Poa. This week I come Mansi asemo mama obi concession. Mama san bo run the park concession mu ama mutu.
Say no say one de excavators ni wura podu mu a womunim say bi obi beba be che won enti de akwa ne say do it fast, destroy it fast, get it fast and go fast. Sana ekoso ena say kwa ne say ya na essay yatra ha ma America fo na be ka kire say tiwa forest de o mo say me afa yanzanka enti ye yati han sabie buru sabie yado ti ani adwen ana. Yeah, I just say quite to a forest, forest.
Everything depends on plants.
America, and I catch and say, Ghana, what do you say?
Mamma Famosan.
What do you mamma Famon Sanka? Command so important. Yach na cromo. Bossan wouldn't important. Corner going. Mansue to be a manson crying. Manso here, he, manso here, he. Croning in Nasi. As we speak, Ghana Health Service. Our report ho it's just a cancer rate our Ghana mining areas no 60%.
What?
Cancer rate.
What?
Our mining communities in Ghana 60%. Now there as a boy and say yeah ha no ya fasa stress in hwe ya fasa depression in hwe fama nyame ewom eti ase suro bia ni yare bia ho eti okwafuo ma no watu mankani na waba nuano da sanu we hwe te said ya GH boy ne ya gentry e disturb in studio hoyi na wa disturb man kan ne wadi ni saa na owi ana wada eti ema entimi show wo ho saa ni pe bi o so wanyare o enu akra ne na te na no mansa anope yo sorry ye team wawu ye di cancer ye nom cancer
hume cancer
galamse na yesi ye njai no president can say yenja galamse no ye wia no mo introduce community mining enipa aban ne be select wo mo no ye form mfa ntitiem na fa mo ntimi metu galamse no chemicals na ye de yo no EPA ewo ho onim chemicals a wo de ye mining na en ha asase no say enwa our mining communities ni na show and wako and na Ghana ye kra if Ivory Coast and na Ghana ye de nwa free Ivory Coast cocoa ase na ye de bra ye Ghana na ye to enti na nwa ba ko our plus 233 50 Ghana so be di fufuo na wo pen wa wo ji wo 50 Ghana uko Kumasi a 20-25 Ghana cedis enwa ba ko because enwa ni free Ivory Coast ena oba
enwa boga o chama enwa waye boga o free Ivory Coast never because mining communities ni mu wani na millipede sa aboa no ye friend kanka bi ye biology kakra no asase bi akanka bi wo mbia no ewuduro bi e wa asase mu bia no kanka bi ne sake kanka bi ne twe poison ni free ntu bu kanka bi mu abon say white I don't understand say onom poison or twe poison no efi asase enne obekọ mining communities no kanka bi ebi ni ho abo bi anim sonsono kra nim
sonsono eni ho sonsono eni ho kanka bi eni ho kanu na ye wa abo bi e fa no ton no ene ton no wa he ton no environmental mercury won bebre no ton no ntimi survive e wo ho eti ton no so every system nim ene ye ten wana I mean the ecology no I say ye hihye ne say de nyame ye ne pepe de ma ye abode ne sitie no pepe be si ase no ene ye hye da ye ya breaking ye say no ye te wa ye si o ye life expectancy no take off for be de na ntin kofom ye te ha me say nim 3 ene ye twa e de kwa America ye mo na ketua bi ma wa god na ne body ye say nim 3 na ye say $29 say $30 every day bia ye to nim trim and na Ghana ye nim trim no twa na ye twako ye de ko US twa na ye twa ye nim trim no e de ko wo be wura mining community bi kwa me apart from mo kwan anya kwan na de me say makasa mining community kwan de ye bosom 2 person obo bi dua du obo ase no wagina kwan nim finfin ho na de age no because kwan na nkasa na ye bosom apart from a kwan ne ade na enni ho no kwa me 2 out of every 10 children our mining community biya no womo rate omo di sua de ebe ka omo ti womo hunu by 5%. And this is research. And to be mining communities this is here no for JSS resource here by BC resource nearby no we be say mining community schools ni nyina womo twa poorly on performing poorly womo bomba because ote community ni mu no aduane na odi no poison wom nsuo na onom no poison wom mframa na ohome no poison wom enti ye de hye ye yankase ye nkwada no so ase ye be ye kakra no doctors ne nurses say we free such communities ni mu eba no ye nya wo mu biom because we are gradually poisoning them. Brain injuries ahodo a ekoso wo ho enya sem ketwa empire na me bonya me say mining communities no emma covid intinsi ho mempaye nyina no because the party nim ho no wo ko oncology department Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology wo ko ye fen say kolebu wo be sen ko konfanoche a mfidie na nkase ye de test to say that no yes sister you better have a kai e bi ni ho it is a Ghana ni wo cancer kra no afidie bi enu ho a ye de check it afidie bi enu ho a ye de check it but afidie no so a ye de check it ne bo no ye sen ko a enso ye timi se $20,000 $50,000 $60,000 $100,000 and the minister kokko check say so cancer na say o den a yen wo ye timamufo no e bi ni ho eti nipa bebre underlying factors our mining communities ni mu a yenim it is a covid ne tisi mining communities nim next start here the way you be see the power ho no why are we doing this to ourselves? Community mining na a project ne policy a president can say yenye ho adwuma no ekokosi saying excavators a yagigi okrom ha yete 1000 wo hwa no wate 980 wo hwa no abeti 800 wo hwa no na eye den na o mind to say Ghana sebi excavator nti say donko next level ye kuta me anom kakra
excavator enti say donko next level ah betim dia show bag mum ana ubotom ana say efuan nsem kra na wa chia won sasa kra na obi ehu excavator for an excavator to move from one location to the other location is a big deal because of the cost involved in transporting one excavator from one location to another location.
You need another machine to carry the machine.
That's it.
You need a payloader to carry the excavator.
That's it.
Now you see the excavator se mako 524 abegu nkran. Na ye ko site na egu na ye se ni ho.
Say. Na minister ye bisaw. Anya say me dem say oh ye new minister and as a new nominee say bedisa minister na and ye bisaw and also unnim na baka kohwehwe any ade dia I have no problem. But you were the substantive minister.
National security.
Substantive minister, come and continue your stewardship. Now account for us. How many excavators were seized? You couldn't. How many got missing? You agree? You accept? Say, I be ira. Don't do say naira. Usiminim. And you can say ebi right. But you can't say ebi right. Ebi ira.
We are not angry enough.
How many?
We are not angry enough. As a country, we are not angry enough. Look, you go to vetting committee. You appear before the appointments committee for vetting. Questions are thrown at you. You give any answer. I keep saying that people try to re-engineer the environment. I many evidence we have to show. Nti yetete yesi ebinum kura kwa wo moye bibi man krofo bi say the be questions bi wo hokora yembusa. So people are able to re-engineer the environment. Na wakwa court na ho. You see, dilapidated colloquial monarchical mentality. Near the akosum ho say tababem. Then nipa ne te ho, Mr. Chair, as you know, when I'm giving the nod, Mr. Chair, I will try to investigate. Meanwhile, you were there 4 years ago.
Yes.
Mr. Chair, I didn't hear the question. Can you repeat the question?
The minister said, handing over note. We don't have. Then I will throw him.
With him strategy or my adoptee. Show baby I actually any baby I'm less than 10 meters.
Yeah.
10 meters required anything. That also could happen. So glad I'm kicking. Maybe you might
be. But the fountain now.
Take but I'm trying to tell you, hey, mammy. Papa, you are to be Vike, Papa.
You're back on Vike.
Come baby, obey me, pa. Mammy, I don't know what your friend say. Mutai in Abem, friend say.
Zoom short.
Zoom short. Fan come as me. Zoom short. The young I am rim. Near who distance ye away and tell me. Baby, Papa, baby, I'm tea. Now vetting appointments committee, me beside the question, I'll say, my lord, I didn't hear the question. I strategy omboa. I said, chairman, either so be overrule question, no? And as I feel no better, no, or I can't say my enemy. So I can't say my enemy. You appear before the appointments committee. Yeah, sir, questions now, yeah, what happens to the questions? The appointment committee, do they have another authority that pushes them to go into the questions, the answers that you gave? Yes, Parliament can summon you to come and answer certain questions. And excuse my French, akwalabe na woman questions to say, what them here? Sabi, answer was to the kakray. Now you see your cultural exams. Now Yebusa say, what is Chronicles headline
for today?
Now you the paper number 2 and him. Setro. Now you trust say Chronicles say cross-examination ya mutu. Ya the answer na ma. Question ya the amount one incha. Minister be call parliament ya list questions. As if so koye interview with BBC wa request for questions. Etu obekwa koduru ho no. Yagaba gusiegu kwan. Honorable Speaker, last year in the budget, provisions were made for the phase 2 construction of the Yagaba Gushegu Road. Mr. Chair, last year, as you know, because of the rain parting, we were not able, because the contractor was actually suffocating because of the floods. Mr. Chair, I am assuring the Honorable House that by August, the contractor will go back to site and continue with the work. Honorable Speaker, I am assuring this House that His Excellency, President is doing very, very well. And as you know, he has started this, he has started that. Road Minister, Wako Parliament, you a question. You see, he has started. I'm example. You know, oh, Mr. Chair, Honorable Speaker, you see, if you look at what the President is doing, he's doing very, very well. And I suggest that this is the time we need to actually encourage him and then try to do something that would also.
They are asking you, the minister, a question.
Because the President has introduced
the minister,
one district, one
President
he's brought in one village, one dam. He's brought in the road minister is there. Questions now, the man on one answer but he needs additional time to do nothing but useless politics.
Exactly.
But you bring the minister before the House, like they said in Australia for you. They don't write any questions for you. It's in Australia, Minister Biano, not Jumano. And it is all over. We're checking IQ of ministers around the world. Australian ministers, they are rated the best. And when they are man phone call, you are appearing before the House tomorrow. How? You are to appear. What's now? Questions if you to her, no free Jemuha. Those are what one was sweaty. But hey. Oh, Mr. Chabon said Deputy Minister, I'm ready Deputy Minister be. I call representing the minister. Now, Leader of the House, sorry. Mr. Speaker, unfortunately, the substantive minister is indisposed. And, Mr. Speaker, the Honorable Deputy Minister is here to actually answer some of the questions. We are also reliably informed that most of the answers were actually given to him by the ministry. That he came along with the chief director of the ministry. Mr. Speaker, the deputy director of the ministry and accountants are also here. Mr. Speaker, if you grant the audience, then you can call the honorable deputy minister to come instead of the substantive minister. Mr. Speaker, I want to tell this honorable House, the minister is not around, and he has delegated me to be here and speak on his behalf. No minorities, sorry. Mr. Speaker, this is not fair. We call the honorable minister. Instead of him to even write to the this House, indicating that he will not be able to appear before the House. Mr. Speaker, he didn't do that. He only said the deputy minister, hey, and the minister, Sam. This is the kind of governance served to us as people. This is not done anywhere. This is governance absurdity. And it's about time. That colloquial mentality, we need to eradicate it and make sure, say, there's a new paradigm shift. There's a new Ghana ahead of us. More than 500 excavators, Mr. Producer. Ayira, and we pride ourselves in it. Say excavator, ni mu oduche nipa makumako 100 yakabom ayira, and you see, wakwata appointment committee, wakeke ye. Ono what that? Me Professor Frimpong Boating appointment committee. But I can say, no, I can't appoint no.
But you see,
and even public accounts to grab your friend say, public accounts committee, committee that necessarily be huntra. Maintain public accounts committee maybe that's him. I think somewhere last year. Chairman order police said on me funny panel
arrest. Yeah.
Atama ni yendi papa no kruma. Kwabrani etimi ahwe nyame anima kwatena public accounts committee said, Mr. Chair, to err is human, to win is human. What happened was that I sold one of the pickups for 1,000 Ghana, and then the other pickup was also 1,200 Ghana. Okay, why is the other pickup? Mr. Chair, because I auctioned the two. I also took the third one. your friends and pick up yet me a drive if voter region. Ebe twem de ba ko western region. Ede ba ko abesin ko Ashanti region. Ba ko twem from voter abesin ko Savulugu nanton seden atwem ko ho. So say car na ye dada. Into what ton pick up. Pick up
1,000 Ghana.
1,000 Ghana. 1,000 Ghana. Now engine dada ye overhaul cry ton saying no etimi akot na public accounts committee. Mr. Chair, to err is human. And one no. Minya besi ne aye to err is human. Na me say kokoko ebeba besi ye na so ebeba. Na that time say won't mean Ghana obetu. People should mark my words.
Move.
Won't mean Ghana obetu because a Pesewa wo ho you will cough it out. As a ye kekane sa Mesra Nanado, in the last 4 years, as I said, that the fight against corruption, no, umian in some kakrachawa. Because I am a home at you. Say, what meet him, na a whole chief executive. Sikana Yadema, no budget, no here. I say, we've spent it. What's spending the same? They quite check a record not every month. The lunch, 100,000 Ghana cedis. Monday to Friday, it's our 4. We are pongo. Huh? Sa document in the ho. One no, we did the 100,000 Ghana cedis. 20 days. We are pongo. Some you calculate be a one no. We share club. I would share. I want the lunch, man. Ade, we are party where we am. Yes, sir.
Me don't go try, don't go grand kanya. But